Popular opinion, men become stepfathers to avoid homelessness.
Right.
No, this is a...
Who said this was unpopular? Who said that's not an unpopular opinion?
It's popular?
Is it popular?
Who doesn't know that?
I don't know. Tell us.
All right, boom.
Because his friends are doing it.
My friends don't do this.
You don't know.
If you are doing it and you're my friend, I just can't throw you under the bus. But my friends don't. My friends don't do this. You get me? And if they do this, I've been cuffing them and cussing them relentlessly because this is what happens.
Make sure your name's in a tenancy agreement, you know.
My thing's separate. Thing's separate. Why do you think that I'm mad? My thing's separate because you kick man out where? Do you know how much times I've had to say to girls, listen, you gotta go home, you know.
Cut me a key.
No, no, I can't give you a key. You won't leave.
What? No, I will. I gotta go back to my pit then, but
You know, the idea of men becoming stepdads to avoid homelessness, it's not far-fetched. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. You know, a lot of these guys who become stepdads, you know, if you've got a ton of options, you know, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Did y'all see the girl on here who said that she let a guy spend the night at her house one time, and then after that, like, he was on his way home from work, like, the next day or maybe a couple days later, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm on my way to the house. And she's like, whose house? My house? Why would you be on the way to the house? Like, basically saying like it's his house. And it reminded me of a situation that I had gone through, like, after I broke up with my ex. I moved out and I had my own apartment, and like this guy that I had known for years and years and years, like, saw that I was single and was like, yo, I'm trying to get on that. And so, like, once he found out that I had my own apartment, he was like, oh, bet, like, can I come see you? Like, can I come spend the weekend? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, it wasn't a no, but it wasn't a yes either. And so, like, as we kept talking about it more, like, he, like, hinted at the fact that he was planning to stay for longer than a weekend. And I was like, wait, what? Like, he was trying to buy his ticket, and he said this one thing that made me go, huh? He was like, should I get a round trip or a one-way? Why would you get a one-way trip for a weekend? You're not going home? Oh, well, you know, I just figured, like, maybe I could, like, come out there and, like, stay with you for a little bit. Why would you figure that? Why would you figure that? And he's like, oh, well, you acting like we're strangers or like you don't know me. And again, like I said, I did know him for many years, and it's not like it would be the first time I had seen him, but you've never been around my kid. And I don't know if I want you around my kid anyway. Like, you just said you're not trying to go home. Like, do you have a home? Well, you know, like, right now I'm just kind of like, I was with my mom, but like she kicked me out. So you don't have a place to stay. And you trying to come stay with me? Oh, no. Cancel it. Don't even buy the ticket. And I'm like, first of all, it's one thing if you came on, like, my kid-free weekend, but for you to think that you about to come in here and move in and be stepdaddy to my kid is crazy work. Second of all, it's my house. How you figure you just gonna move in? How you, like, oh, well, I figured. You didn't even ask. Like, you just assumed? Like, that's crazy. Hide, your houses is getting cold outside, okay? They're looking for a place to stay. Don't let a man hibernate in your home this winter.
This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. Is this the new finesse? Is this the... You got niggas out there saying, man, shit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm about to be a stepdad, I gotta get something. I'm leaving here with something. Or in this case, I ain't leaving. But low key, kind of disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he rated you like that. Because what makes you think that you're gonna go see a girl that's not your girlfriend and then she's just gonna let you stay? Like, she must be really desperate. Or you must have piped her out on a completely different, like, different level.
Finished my last boiled chicken, so it's time to make another batch. I just defrosted these. Oh yes. And today we're doing a little something different. We're adding a little bit of flavor. I'm a little scared. So y'all wanted to crucify me for not putting any aromatics in there. We're doing ginger and scallion. And now we have to wash the chicken. A lot of people say that you're not supposed to wash chicken. A lot of people say that you have to wash chicken. My mom says I have to wash chicken. So I don't know. But we're just gonna wash her anyway. Just really getting all the dirt out of it, I guess. Okay, now that I have my raw and washed chicken here, I'm gonna put salt all over them. I'm just using all these leftover In-N-Out salt packets that I have laying around my kitchen. Now I'm gonna take my ginger and my scallion, put them in there. Now we put the girls in. There you go. Oh my god, this one's so big. Look how cute they are! Oh my god! And I'm gonna let it simmer for like 20 minutes. Last time I did 15 and like low-key they were still kind of bloody. So just to be safe, I'm gonna do 20 minutes. Okay, it's been 20 minutes, so let's check on the girlies. They are looking fabulous, fabulous. Bro, I can literally hear them boiling on the inside. Can you hear that? No? Is that just me? Now they're done, and we basically just have to wait until they're fully cool. Put it into the fridge, and then I eat it when it's cold, and it's just so good. The hardest part is literally just waiting for them to cool down.
That's what I'm eating for dinner today. I just boiled up this chicken, but of course I had to plate it all nice. So we got it on a little plate here. And then I have a bowl of white rice and a Japanese sweet potato that I roasted in the oven for like an hour and a half. Of course, we have to add our seasoning. Sprinkle some salt on the sweet potato too, and on the rest of the chicken. Delish. The chicken's still kind of like warm, and I don't really like that, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm just gonna use my hands. Okay. It's so much better after I let it sit a little bit. When it was like really hot, I feel like it just tasted really chickeny. Dude, sweet potato always hit. It's so good. Bro, is this cooked? Yes. Okay, a lot of you guys were like really scared because I was eating the bone cap. I love cartilage. It's like my favorite thing ever. Like this part. Yeah. So crispy. I feel like when I eat it hot, it's like a completely different vibe than when I eat it cold. Obviously, I'm missing the jello aspect, which is like crucial. I feel like some soy sauce would be so good.
So this is your first time watching the video, and we've just had to sit through some bullshit. Okay, you're wondering what the hell is going on with this Asian woman. She's a disgrace to the whole Asian community, the East Asian, the South Asian. She's a whole disgrace because they cook some of the best food. What the hell is she doing? That's what you're thinking. But here's the thing, man. This isn't an Asian woman at all. Okay? What you're actually looking at, and I'm wearing the wrong hoodie, is a shape-shifting demon. Okay? Set shape on the pit to cause chaos and confusion. This is one of those demons that be like doing the torture in hell as well. We know the East Asians in particular, they got some of the nicest food, man. Just the whole Asian community has some of the nicest food. And she's out here like trying to get him a bad name, eating boiled chicken. She said, bro, is this cooked? And then she goes, that's a demon. What do you mean, bro, is this cooked? You're a demon from hell. That's why you're able to do this. Absolutely disgusting. Sent to make the Asian community look bad. I wouldn't be surprised if it has, I'm not going to say it, but I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't raised by Asians, is what I'm going to say, okay? This was a very hard watch. I'll be real with you.
But be honest, do you guys ever find yourself reminiscing about old?
Bro,
dick?
I reminisce every fucking day.
I feel like it's a normal
Every fucking day.
every minute,
Every
of
day.
the day.
I
Sex
just
passes
have to-
through
not
my
every
mind
day.
all the time. Like, but sex passes
Wait,
through my
are you
mind.
in a relationship?
No,
cool.
that's
So-
why.
that's okay.
That's
That's
why.
okay.
sex
So man,
is
them.
on my
I just
mind.
want everyone to understand this, man, them. No matter what pipe you're laying, they're always gonna remember Mr.
What?
Mandingo.
Yeah,
they're gonna
yeah.
remember
But
Mr.
it's
Mandingo.
not about the Mandingo.
So it's
Yeah,
okay.
it's about. It's genuinely.
No. okay, no, I don't just mean Mandingo, but they're gonna remember the porn star guy, like the guy that was.
I just don't get what possesses these women to come on these podcasts and say the things that they say. I mean, clearly, men don't care, right? I think they'll be fine. But boy,
honestly, living life in the UK right now, what kind of life is this? I know a lot of us are thinking about it, but what kind of life is this? You literally wake up, before you even leave your house, some creditor, some company, some subscription, something is leaving your account. You don't even need to leave your house in order for the change to be collected. Before you even leave your house, there's a bailiff at the door, or an enforcement agent, or another parking ticket.
This sounds personal now. I was with you with the subscriptions. This part of bailiff at my door. Hello?
Or another council tax notice, or something like that, in your letterbox. And that's before you go to work. Then you go to work your butt off for pennies, essentially. A lot of us are not getting paid for what we're actually doing and what it's reflecting. We go out, everyone's expecting us to be happy, hunky-dory and great. No wonder we don't smile in this country. No wonder we don't smile at people and greet people, because what is there to smile at? What is this quality of life like? Seriously. Obviously, I know in some aspects we will always be blessed compared to other people in the world because we have our lives. But what I'm saying, I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about what quality of life is this? And especially, it's like, this is one of the countries that people who are struggling flee to. But there's nothing here. They come here and there's nothing here. And everyone's just moody, upset. Like, oh my God. I genuinely don't understand at this point. And then they say, oh, you need to have all these multiple income streams, this. That requires energy as well. And if you don't get the right rest in between that, that's going to run down your mental. It's insane.
Look, I completely empathize with what she's saying. And I think this feeling has gotten worse amongst young people because of social media. In reality, this is kind of life, right? It's kind of just what life is. Life has never been great. A lot of people don't want to hear that. But a lot of life is just people go to work so they can pay bills and they can survive. That's been life forever. Now we get to see how rich people live. And then we look at our lives and we go, this ain't that great. But again, life has never been that great. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have ambition, you don't try to, improve your life, etc., etc. But even within her feeling down, she's self-aware enough to mention that there are people who are doing so much worse that they come to this country and they live this life and it's actually really great for them. I know people from Grenada that have come here and they work warehouse jobs. They're managers at a warehouse now. And they love it because it's such an improvement to just being stuck back home, working odd construction jobs. They get to have a car, they get to have a house, they have a family, right? So as much as a lot of us, we look around and we can be like, sometimes this ain't great. If you want to change that, that is solely up to you. But also, when you take a step back, you realize that's what life has always been. And there are people who are living way worse.
One of the top 3 weirdest things that's ever happened to me on a date was I matched with this girl on a dating app and basically immediately we decided to meet up. I love that because I hate chatting in the app. So we go out and we grab sushi. The date was going fine. I mean, it was nothing to write home about, but it was going good. The date's coming to an end and as we're walking to our car, she goes, can we take a ride in your car? I got a new car recently and she was in a car. As we're getting in, she's like, well, can we go to Dick's? Sure. She wanted to go and I don't know, maybe shop around. I didn't really ask questions. We show up at Dick's and she's looking around and she pulls out these 2 jackets. Great. I'm thinking like she's gonna maybe buy herself. She turns to me and she goes, will you buy me these jackets? Irrelevant, because I wouldn't have bought them anyway, but they were also like $200 jackets. No, I'm not gonna buy you the jacket. She goes, well, will you buy me at least one? I'm like, no. So she storms out of the store and is waiting by my car and then does not say a word the rest of the ride back to her car. Needless to say, I did not talk to her again.
She didn't rate you. She didn't rate you. And here's the thing. When it comes to dating, when you first meet someone, your first couple of dates, you're trying to show them the best of you, right? You don't want to run them away. Chase them away, sorry. So people aren't overtly comfortable. They might not show the goofy side yet. They might not. They're being the very best versions of themselves. Well, if you get into a scenario where the person is being overtly comfortable, or maybe the best version of themselves just isn't that great, or they're doing like really odd things, asking for weird things, weird demands, they just don't care to lose you because they don't like you like that. They don't care to mess it up. So I'm gonna ask her to buy me these clothes, because if she says no, then I'm just gonna not speak to her again. And I didn't really like her that much anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And that's what happened to you.
Can I get a Benadryl, please?
What I do to you?
Leave me alone. The cops are right there.
Yeah, but what I do to you? I ain't do nothing to you.
I'm gonna call my bloodhound Brim, nigga, Michael, Kevin, Javante Jones, and you're gonna die, nigga.
Who the hell is Michael? Who the heck is Michael? She said Michael, full government. She had to memorize this name. Michael must have tortured this woman and tell her, hey, if anyone disrespects you, repeat my full government and I will spawn in.
I already know Michael a demon, okay? The way she brought up his full name. But here's the thing. I think she thought that he would know that Michael's a demon, which is why she said the whole name.
This liquor got me in my zone. Now I'm blowing up your phone. Blowing weed, smoking the ozone. I just can't